はい、皆さんこんばんは。はい、皆さんこんばんは。Good evening, everyone. So for today is we will study the self-introduction, basic phrases, and counting numbers. So ngayon pag-aaralan natin yung Japanese for beginners. Yung kung paano mo i-introduce yung sarili mo in Japanese, mga basic phrases, and also kung paano mag-count ng numbers from 1 to 100. Okay? Ay, minasang. So, baka pwede, bago tayo magsimula, pa-like naman tayo dyan ng ating lesson for today. Maraming salamat sa mga magla-like. And for those na hindi pa makasubscribe sa atin, you can subscribe. Okay? Please subscribe. So for today, it's Japanese for beginners. Okay? So ayan yung ating mga topic ngayon. So meron tayong self-introduction, again, and then basic phrases, counting numbers. Okay? So yung mga nandyan, pwede tayong mag-type sa live chat. Okay? Kung meron kayong mga questions, mga katanungan, pwede nyo isulat dyan. I-type nyo lang dyan sa live chat natin. Kung meron kayong hindi naintindihan, gusto nyo ng mga clarifications, pwede nyo isulat dyan. So, you can type in our live chat, okay, if you have questions. So, hi, konbanwa, Daisy Ray. Let's start. Wait lang. Okay, so first ay self-introduction. Punta mo tayo kung paano yung ipapakilala. Introduce yung sarili nyo in Japanese. So, if there is a foreigner, non-Filipino, you can please write it in our live chat. Okay, we have Obaidul, Hake, konbanwa. Hi. Nanjin. Okay, so are you a Filipino or can you tell us what is your nationality? Obaidul Sang, no? Are you from India? Indojin desu ka? Okay. So, for all of those who are listening or watching right now, please type your nationality. Hi, konbanwa. Please type your nationality in our live chat so I know. So, I will be using 2 languages. Actually, 3. Okay. Japanese and Taglish. Okay, so, hi, konbanwa. So, we have Richel-sang, Dengwing Sabado-sang, and Jinky-sang. Okay, so, the explanation will be in Tagalog and English. Let's start for our self-introduction. So, ito yung ating pagpapakilala ng sarili. Unang-unang kailangan tandaan ang hajime mashite. Ang English niyan ay how do you do. So, the first thing that you need to know is this word. So, minasang, please read it. This is read as hajime mashite. Okay? Hajime mashite. So, ito yung pinakauna mong sasabihin kapag magpapakilala ka ng sarili mo. From the word hajime, kapag nakita nyo yung nakasulat dyan, hajime, ibig sabihin, simula. Okay? Simula. So, ito yung talagang pag magpapakilala ka ng sarili mo, dapat hindi mo siya kakalimutan na ito talaga yung sasabihin mo. So, you shouldn't forget this. This is the thing, the word, the greeting that you need to say. Okay? Upon introducing yourself. So, in English, this means, how do you do? Okay? How do you do? Next. So, after saying hajime mashite, so minasan, even if you're at home, in your own home, so please try to say it. Again, hajime mashite. Hajime mashite. Okay? Next. Okay. So, this one is for you to be able to say your name. Okay? Ito yung pagpapakilala mo ng sarili mo. So, after mo magsabi ng hajime mashite, sasabihin mo naman ito. So, after you say hajime mashite, you will say this. So, you can read that. That is Romaji. Watashi wa blank des. Okay? Watashi wa blank des. So, you will put your name in the blank. So, please put your name in the blank. So, you will say, for example, me, my name is Kay. So, I will say, watashi wa Kay desu. In English, that is, I am Kay. Okay? Ako si Kay in Tagalog. So, watashi wa Kay desu. So, you will say your name. So, for example, Dewin-san. Watashi wa Dewin desu. Okay? Dewin desu. Watashi wa Sophia desu. Watashi wa Jinky desu. Watashi wa Rachel desu. Watashi wa Obaidoru desu. Okay? You can also say your whole name. For example, your surname. Okay? Daisy Aguilar des. Watashi wa Daisy Aguilar des. Okay, so it's up to you if you want just to say your name, your first name. So, nasa sa inyo yan kung gusto nyo. But of course, usually, if it's Japanese people, they mention their surname. For example, his surname is Tanaka. So, he will say, watashi wa Tanaka desu. Okay? Surname. But as foreigners, for foreigners, they usually say their first name. Okay? So, ganun. In Tagalog, sasabihin nyo yung pangalan nyo, buong pangalan nyo, o pwede namang yung first name nyo lang. Pero usually, kapag pag Japanese ang magsasabi, sasabihin nila yung apelido nila. Watashi wa Tanaka desu. Yeah, minasan, no? So, yun. Watashi wa Kay desu. Konbanwa. Ganesh-san. Okay, next. Blank karakimashita. Okay, what does this mean? The English word is below, written below. So, it means, I came from blank. So, for example, you're a Filipino or you're an Indian or Malaysian. So, you will say your country, the place. For example, me, Philippine karakimashita. Okay, I came from Philippines. I came from Philippines. So, this situation is you're in Japan, for example. You are saying that, hi, I'm from Philippines. I came from Philippines. For example, you're in Japan. So, in Tagalog, halimbawa, nasa Japan kayo, sasabihin nyo, magpapakalala kayo sa hapon. After nyo magsabi ng Hajime Mashite, sasabihin nyo yung pangalan nyo. Sasabihin nyo naman kung saan kayo nanggaling. So, I came from kung saang bansa kayo. So, halimbawa, sasabihin nyo, Philippines kayo, Malaysian, India. So, Indo karakimashita. Philippine karakimashita. Malaysia karakimashita. Okay, minasan? So, ganun yung ating pagpapakilala sa sarili. At hindi pa dyan nagtatapos. So, that's how we introduce ourselves in Japanese. But that's not yet the end. This one. Of course, if we have the opening statement, which is the Hajime Mashite, we also have the ending or closing statement, which is this one. So, minasan, how do we read this? Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Okay? Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. For the yoroshiku, it's just like silent I. Okay? Yoroshiku. Yoroshiku. So, parang hindi nyo na sasabihin yung matigas na I talaga. So, yoroshiku. Okay, dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. But as for shimasu, in that case, okay, it's shimasu. Okay, so, ganito yung pagsasabi, sasabihin niya lang, hi, dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. What does it mean? Ano ibig sabihin yan? Ayan po sa atin, sa baba. Below is the English term, English equivalent or translation. So, it means, please be good to me, or I'm pleased to meet you. Okay? So, this is the meaning of our dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. So, this will be the closing statement. So, yun, meron tayong 4 nakakabisaduhin. Okay? We have 4. Upon self-introduction, introducing yourself, you need to say, again, Hajime Mashite, your name, your place, and this one. Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Okay? So, this is your ending statement. Meaning to say, if you say this statement, your self-introduction already ended. Because that is the ending statement. Okay, yan. For example, this one. Summary. So, minasan, sa underlined, you just put your own name, and your nationality or your country, sorry, just your country. So, for example, はじめまして、私は Kay です。フィリピンから来ました。どうぞよろしくお願いします。Okay? So, in Tagalog, ayan, minasan. So, minasang meaning everyone. Okay? So, I'm mentioning everyone, ladies and gentlemen. So, that is the minasang. Minna. Okay? Mas polite kapag may sang. Kaya, you will hear minna or minasang much polite if you will add san. Okay? So, in my case, はじめまして、私は Kay です。フィリピンから来ました。どうぞよろしくお願いします。Okay? So, this is a short self-introduction. Okay? Short. For beginners. So, you just need to memorize this はじめまして。私は Kay です。Or your name. 私はJinky です。Jinky Jamie です。私は Jason サバです。はい、こんばんは。フィリピンから来ました。Okay, from which country did you came from? Did you come from? So, Philippines or Malaysia or China, Korea. And then, your ending statement, どうぞよろしくお願いします。Okay, so that is how you introduce yourself in Japanese. So, minasan, any question regarding that until the self-introduction? Do you have any questions? Please type if you have a question. Bangora desu kara kimashita. Bangola. Bangola. So desu ka. Indo. Ganesh-san. Okay, let's move on. Next, basic phrases. Okay, basic phrases. So, if you have question, kung may mga katanungan kayo minasang, isulat lang po natin dyan sa live chat. Please type it in our live chat if you have questions. Next, basic phrases. First, of course, we'll start with good morning. So, what's good morning in Japanese? We have there polite and casual. Okay? In Japan, we always have two, like in other languages as well, diba? We have polite, we have casual. So, if it's polite, you will use the polite or formal for your colleagues, sa mga katrabaho nyo. Kung hindi kayo close pa, sa work, yung boss mo, your boss, your sensei, okay? You need to use the polite form upon speaking to this kind of people, or depends on your business set if you're in a business setting. Of course, casual, you will use that. Gagamitin ang casual kapag mga kaibigan mo, your friends, yung talagang kapalagayan mo ng loob. Okay? So, kaya meron tayong polite, meron din tayong casual. So, for good morning, we have ohayo gozaimasu. Okay? Ohayo gozaimasu. Casual. Ohayo. Okay, that is for casual. Good morning. Next. Good afternoon or hello. Konnichiwa. Okay, minasang, please try to read it as well. Konnichiwa. Good afternoon. So, this has two meanings. The other one is hello. Okay, so I have additional advice. So, kung narinig nyo na yung moshi-moshi, okay, if you have heard moshi-moshi, that is used only over the phone. Okay, if you are talking to someone, you will say, mosh-mosh. That means hello as well. So, ibig sabihin nun, hello din yun. Pero ginagamit lang yun sa telepono. Haminasang. So, ano yung kapag kaharap nyo na yung tao? Okay? So, for moshi-moshi, that is only used, okay, upon conversation, if you are talking to someone over the phone. For konnichiwa, this is if you're talking presently with somebody, okay, not over the phone. So, halimbawa, babati ka ng hello, you will say konnichiwa. Okay, that hindi yan sa telepono, yung konnichiwa. Ang moshi-moshi, yun yung sa telepono. Okay? So, that is good afternoon or hello. Next. Yan, good evening. Konbanwa. Okay, magandang gabi in Tagalog, in Filipino. So, konbanwa, good evening. Next. So, minasang try to say it as well wherever you are. If you're in the comfort of your homes, so please try. Konbanwa. So, 'di ba ngayon gabi na? So, yan yung bati natin na konbanwa. Minasang konbanwa. Hi, konbanwa. Rupa-san. Next. Okay. So, we have good night. Pag before you sleep. So, bago kayo matulog, sabihin niyo good night. Diba? Sa Filipino, it's the same din naman. Good night. So, we have polite and casual again. So, for polite, oyasumi nasai. And then, casual, oyasumi. Okay. Oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi. Okay, so, if that is your brother, your siblings, mga kapatid mo, sabi mo, tutulog ka na, oyasumi. Oyasumi nasai. Much polite. Okay? That is for good night. Okay, let's go to our next. Thank you. I think you know this already. 'Di ba? So, alam niyo na naman siguro itong arigatou gozaimasu. And please take note of the spelling, minasang. This is in Romaji. Romaji means the Roman alphabet writing. Okay? So, because this is the spelling if you will write it in Japanese. So, in Romaji, it will be the same. So, just like this, arigatou gozaimasu. Okay? That is polite. So, polite, ito nakalagay sa taas, arigatou gozaimasu. Casual, arigato or domo. Okay? Casual of saying thank you. This is thank you. So, again, polite, arigatou gozaimasu. Casual, arigato or domo. Okay? Next. Sayonara. Sayonara. So, this means goodbye or farewell. So, I'd like to give another insight about this. So, if you, actually, you will just use this if you will be having, or you will not be able to see a friend for a very long time. Okay? You will not see that friend. For example, you will go to another place, or you will transfer school, meaning to say you will not be able to see your classmates anymore. Okay, so you will use this sayonara, goodbye or farewell. But if you are just you will be meeting that person again the next day, just the next day, you don't need to say sayonara. Okay, for example, you will say matane or jane. So, in Tagalog, ginagamit lang natin itong sayonara kapag halimbawang matagal kayong hindi magkikita na. Kasi nga, yung isang meaning niya, makikita nyo dyan, farewell. Okay? Diba, pag farewell, talagang matagal na. Excuse me. Okay, Devin-san has a question. How about domo arigatou gozaimasu? When to use it? That is also a formal form. Okay? Aside from arigatou gozaimasu, you can also say domo arigatou gozaimasu. The longer the sentence, the politer it means. Okay? So, meaning to say, arigatou gozaimasu, domo arigatou gozaimasu is mas mahaba, much longer. It is much polite. Just like that. So, maraming salamat. Sobrang maraming salamat. Parang ganun. So, in Tagalog. So, thank you din yan. It's the same as thank you very much. Okay. So, thank you very much. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. So, yun. That is for the domo arigatou gozaimasu. So, it's the same. Polite din naman yun. So, again, yan na. For sayonara, huwag niyong gagamitin yan if magkita naman kayo kinabukasan sa school niyo. Hindi niyo sasabihin na sayonara. Bawa, sabihin niyo, mata ashita, see you tomorrow. Okay? So, you will not be saying this on your classmates if you will be just meeting again the next day. You much better to say, mata ashita, see you tomorrow. Okay, so again, that is the use of sayonara. Okay? Much better to remember it as farewell. Okay, because you will not see each other for a long time. Or you don't know when will be your next meeting. That is for sayonara or sayonara. Next, sumimasen. Okay, in English, that's excuse me or I'm sorry. So, sumimasen. So, two meanings. So, dalawa yung meaning niyan. Pwedeng I'm sorry or excuse me. Okay? Next. Gomennasai and gomen. Meaning, I'm sorry as well. Okay? So, we have polite and casual. For polite, gomennasai. Ay, gomennasai. And then, gomen. Casual form. Gomennasai, polite. Gomen, casual. For I'm sorry. Okay, question. Mataas ta ne. Yes, it's the same. Okay, this the same meaning. You just add ne to soften the word. Okay, so in Tagalog, parang pinalambot niya lang, uy, kita tayo bukas ha. Bukas uli. Bukas uli ah. Ne. Kasi usually, ne, di ba? Ne, in Japanese also, in Tagalog is, di ba? This ne. So, pinapalambot niya yung sinasabi mo. Para hindi lang siya maging talagang sentence lang. So, sabi, mataas ta ne. Ganun, mataas ta ne. Kita tayo bukas ha. Parang ganun din siya. O, bukas uli. Ganun. So, yun siya kay Jinky-san. So, gomennasai, gomen. I'm sorry. Next. Okay. So, in this term, we have partner. Okay, this is a partner. Itadakimasu. Expression of gratitude before meal. So, you will say this before you eat a food, it's just like the meaning, expression of gratitude before meals. And also, saying that I will receive the food. You will receive the food. Okay? So ito yung sasabihin nyo kapag bago kayo kumain. So, itadakimasu. Okay? So, ibig sabihin din yan is, tinatanggap nyo or kakain na kayo. Ganon. So, yan yung before kayo kumain. Expression of gratitude din na may pasasalamat. Gratitude ba? So, sasabihin nyo rin na, itadakimasu. And then, right after you eat, then you will say, ay, gochusou-sama deshita. Meaning, thank you for the meal. Or, you are also equally saying this, the meal was delicious. Okay? It was delicious. It's a feast. So pagkatapos nyo kumain, sasabihin nyo lang, ay, gochusou-sama deshita. So, yun. Parang sinasabi na, ang sarap ng pagkain, salamat po sa pagkain. Ganon. Gochusou-sama deshita, no? Next. So, again, partner, itadakimasu. Before you eat, after you eat, gochusou-sama deshita. Okay. Next. Okay. So, this one, partner again sila, ha? This is all partner. Because we have itekimasu for the person who will go out. Okay? Who will go to somewhere else. For example, work or school. So, they say, itekimasu, meaning, I'm off. See you later. So, in Tagalog, just saying na, alis na ako. Una na ako alis na ako. Ganon. So, yung nasa loob naman ng bahay, magsasabi naman siya ng iterashai. Okay? So, the person that will be left at home will say iterashai. Meaning, take care. Or in Tagalog, ingat, or ingat ka. Okay? So, ganun lang din siya. So, alis na ako. O, ingat. Alis na ako. Ingat ka. Ganyan. So, for itterashai. So, if they say, ittekimasu, and then the response will be, itterashai. Ittekimasu. Itterashai. Okay. Next. Okay. This is right after you get back home. Okay. You will say, you just got back home, or you just got home, then you will say, Tadaima, I'm home, Tadaima. And then, for the person that is inside the house, for example, your mom, she will say, welcome home, okaeri nasai. Okay, okaeri nasai, welcome home. So again, Tadaima, okaeri nasai, Tadaima, okaeri nasai. But, since that is your mom, usually they just say the casual form, which is okaeri. Okay, just remove the nasai. Okaeri. For example, that's your mom, your dad, they will just say okaeri when you said tadaima. Okay, so ganun. Tanggalin nyo lang yung nasai kung halimbawang, yung nanay yon or tatay nyo mas matanda sa inyo kasi casual na lang yung gagamitin. So, pag casual, okaeri lang. Okaeri, sasabihin niya sa inyo. Or, friend mo, ganun. Nakatira ka sa isang bahay ng kaibigan mo, okaeri, ganun. Okay, let's go to our next. Let's practice. Minasang, let's practice. Do you use these expressions on daily basis? For yes, Rupa-sang, I think so. I wasn't able to live with a Japanese, okay? But whenever, for example, our bosses are in there, outside, for example, it's a company meeting, parang I don't heard someone said, itadakimasu. Okay. If it's a company meeting and there are lots of people in there, or itadakimasu gochusou-sama deshita. But for example, this one, they use that in a home, in a house comprises of a family. Jimong-san, this is just for beginners. Okay. For beginners, an extra class. So, for our lesson 12 kanji, that will be tomorrow. So, I just made a video for beginners. Owasuminasai. Or, you mean Abaydo-san Oyasuminasai. For example, this one. Tadaima, okay. Yes, they use these words. For example, they will sleep already. Oyasuminasai. Yes, they use these words. Tadakimasu, gochusou-sama deshita. And then, yes, they use this, sumimasen. Most of the time, because this has lots of meaning. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Or sometimes it's also thank you. Gomenasai. Yes, they use these phrases. Let's practice, minasang. Mag-practice tayo. Pakisulat sa live chat ang sagot in Japanese. Please type in the live chat the Japanese term. First, good night. What is good night? Good night, minasan. Please type. Ay, Chihiro-san. Sashiburi ne. Sashiburi desu ne. Chihiro-san. Ay, oyasuminasai. Konbanwa. Good night. So, let's go for good night. So, we have oyasuminasai. Yes, very good. Dewin-san, Michelle-san. Ito rin yung si Minasang na mga sumasagot, mga hindi naman na beginners, mga matatagal na. Ayan, Rupa-san, oyasuminasai. Okay, let's go to our next. Okay. Please type, what's this in Japanese? Rupa-san, mo jouzu desu kara. Mo jouzu da kara. これはちっちゃいものじゃない。小さいものではないですか? sayonara. Hi. So desu ne. So this is sayonara. Sayonara, sayonara. Okay, but of course, the correct spelling, there is an u. Okay, there's u after the yo. Sayonara. So means it's a little longer. So, yeah. Sayonara, sayonara. There's an u, okay, after the yo. May u siya. Yan, very good kay Michelle Sang. Next, thank you, polite. Okay, thank you, the polite way. How do you say thank you? Polite way. Thank you, polite way. Okay, so arigato. Arigato gomenasai. Arigato gomenasai. Okay, so we have arigato gozaimasu. Okay. Arigato gozaimasu. You combine the gomen. Typo. Okay, I see. Typo. Arigato gozaimasu. Okay, very good. Menchi-san. Next. Excuse me. What is excuse me? For example, in Tagalog, dadaan kayo. Excuse me po. Ganun din yun. Excuse me. So, you will say, excuse me. Okay. Sumimasen. Who else? Michelle Sang, sumimasen. Sumemasen. Okay. For Jinky-san, just, it's I. Okay. I lang po natin yung sumimasen. Okay. For, it's MI. Much better for MI. Sumi. Okay. Much better. Okay, very good, minasang, no? Next, I'm off. See you later. Alis na ako, in Tagalog. Alis na ako. So, ano po yon? Yung I'm off. See you later. O, alis na ako. Mamaya na lang uli. Ganyan. Okay lang po yon kay Jinky-san. Alis na ako. So, Gautam-san. So, yung correct word. Okay, correct word of saying na I'm leaving the house. Okay? Okay, Jinky-san, we have itekimasu. Okay? Itekimasu. I'm leaving. I'm off. Or see you later. Okay, so we have itekimasu. Who else? Okay, let's go to our next. Welcome home. Okay, what's welcome home in Japanese? Welcome home. So, what is welcome home in Japanese? Hinasang? Okay, very good, minasang. So, we have Abigail-sang. Okairi nasai, no? Or okairi. If it's casual, okairi. If it's formal or polite, okairi nasai. Okay? Okairi nasai. For tadaima, the person that who just got home will say tadaima. And then the response by the person who is waiting inside the house, okairi, okairi nasai. Okay, so okairi or okairi nasai. Next. Okay, before you receive the food, before receiving the food, what will you say? This expression. Okay, what is this expression? Before you receive the food, what will you say? Okay. So we have Jinky-sang. Itadakimasu. How about the others? Okay, Abigail-san. Itadakimasu. I will receive the food. That is an expression of gratitude before meals. Gautam-san. Itadakimasu. Okay, so let's go to our next. Wow, so we are now in counting numbers. On how to count numbers. Okay, so first, okay, we have here, andito yung ating from 0 hanggang 9. Okay, from 0 to 9. Okay, let me read it first. 0 is 0 or ray. And then number 1, ichi. Number 2, ni. 3 is san. 4 is shi or yon. And then 5 is go. 6 is roku. You can take a screenshot, okay, for our beginners. Number 7, shichi or nana. Number 8, hachi. Number 9, kyu or ku. And number 10 is ju. Okay? 1 to 10 muna tayo. So, let's start first from, say, 1 to 10. 0 to 10 pala. 0 to 10. So, 0, rei. And then, ichi, ni, sang, shi, or yon, go, roku, shichi, nana, hachi, kyu, or ku, ju. Okay? So, that is from 0 to 10. So, how do we say the 11? So, just like this, if you will see, titingnan nyo yung naka-red natin na numbers. So, 10 plus 1 lang. So, it's just 10 plus 1. So, 10 is ju. Plus 1, it will become ju ichi. So, that's how you do it. So, ganun yung gagawin nyo lang, minasan. I-add nyo lang. So, 10. Asan yung 10? Si 10 ay ju. Yung number 1 is ichi. So, you combined it. Ju ichi. Okay? Ju ichi for 11. And then, for 12, 10 plus 2. So, again, 10 is ju plus 2. So, we have ju ni. Okay? So, that is how you will count from until 19. So, we have 13 for ju sang. And then, 14, ju yon. Okay? Much better to choose the yon, okay? That is how you read it, ju yon. And then 15, ju go. 16, ju roku. 17, ju nana. 18, ju hachi. And 19, ju kyu. Okay? So again, from 0 to 19. 0, rei. Ichi, ni, sang, shi, or yon, go, roku, shichi, or nana, hachi, kyu, or ku, ju. And then, ju ichi, ju ni, ju sang, ju yon, ju go, ju roku, ju nana, ju hachi, ju kyu. Okay, so, meron na kayong hanggang 0, from 0 to 19. So, you already have 0 to 19. How about 20? So, how do we say 20 in Japanese? Let's go to our next slide. Okay, so this is how you do it. Multiplication. Okay, so from 2, what is 2, minasang? Ano yung number 2? 2 is ni, di ba? This one, ni. Number 2 is ni. Multiply 2 times 10, 20. 2 times 10 is 20, right? So, you just need to say the 2 first. 2 times 10. 2 and then 10. So, 2 is ni. And then 10 is ju. So, you will say ni ju for 20. Okay, so we have here ni ju. So just the same to others from 3 to 9. So we will say 3 times 10. 3 is sang. So san ju, yon ju, go ju for 50. Roku ju for 60. Nana ju for 70. Hachi ju for 80. And 90, kyuju. And then for 100, it's yaku. Okay, yaku. So this is how we count the numbers. Para hindi kayo malito. Ganito tayo magka-count. So, multiply nyo lang. Unahin nyo munang sabihin yung 2 and then yung 10. So, 2 is ni. Yung 10 ay ju. If you combine it, it will become ni ju. Okay? So, you just follow this red numbers. If you can see in here, going back, it's addition. Okay? Addition. So, 10 plus 1, 10 is ju, 1 is ichi. You combined it, ju, ichi. But on the other hand, on the next slide, for 20 up to 90, you need to multiply. So, 2 first. 2 and then 10. So, we have ni-ju. Again, so we have ni-ju, san-ju, yon-ju, go-ju, roku-ju, nana-ju, hachi-ju, kyu-ju, yaku. So, you have there until 100. So, our lesson for counting numbers is up to 100 only for now, okay? This is for beginners so that you will not be bombarded with too much information. It will be an information overload for you. So, you can just replay this or take a screenshot so you can remember and then you review. Okay? So, yeah, minasan, thank you for today. So, that's it only for our Japanese for beginners. So, for those who would like to join our class, tomorrow is continuation of our class, which is Kanji Unit 12. Okay, Kanji. We are already in Lesson 12. So, you can catch up by watching the previous lessons. You just need to check our playlist. The playlist entitled Live Japanese Lessons because all of the lessons are in there. Lahat ng lesson po nandun from hiragana to katakana, katakana from lesson 1, Kanji Unit 1, lesson 2, Kanji Unit 2, and onwards. So you can catch up. So the book that we are using is MINNA NO NIHONGO. Okay, minasan. So if you want to join, everyone is welcome to join. Okay, that's it for today. And please don't forget to like our lesson for today. And thank you so much for that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Subscribe na kayo, minasan. Maraming salamat sa gabi ngayong sa inyong time. And see you tomorrow if you want to join our Kanji Unit 12. Okay? So, maraming salamat. Thank you for your time. Yasu minasan. Otsukare sama deshita minasan.